Well, some unsettling news in the fight against COVID-19 tonight. Pediatric hospitals are filling up with coronavirus patients as kids get ready to go back to school.
And children's hospitals in Tennessee will be at capacity by the end of the week, according to that state's health department. We're also learning a children's hospital in Florida is seeing 4 times the number of COVID patients compared to June. This all comes as health experts are calling on the FDA to approve vaccinations for children under 12.
As 1 million New York City public school kids prepare to head back to school for in-person learning next month, health officials are urging parents to get their kids vaccinated if they're eligible to do so.
Yeah, Big 7 Jay Dow joins us from the East Village tonight with more on that, Jay.
Well, Corey, in addition to that push for vaccinations, there is a real clock that's ticking for parents to teach their kids the do's and don'ts of wearing masks in the classroom.
As we close in on the start of another school year, COVID cases among children are rising sharply, and the federal government has yet to authorize a vaccine for children 12 years old and younger. So until then, it will be up to parents, including Lisa and Raghu of the East Village, to continue trying to keep masks on their little faces. In fact, Lisa says she's even considering a return to a full-on home quarantine this fall.
But I can see her struggling, trying to breathe under the mask as well.
For those families still planning to send their kids to school, those students will be required to wear masks in the building in both New York and New Jersey, where protesters spent the weekend expressing their displeasure over Governor Phil Murphy's decision, a decision he stood by again Monday.
We're not willing to surrender our kids to this virus, unlike those opposed to this common sense plan.
If you are interested in getting your 12 to 17-year-old the Pfizer vaccine, the only one currently authorized for that age group, now is the time. Because of the required timeline, 3 weeks between the first and second shots, then a 2-week waiting period for full effectiveness. The New York City Schools Chancellor says as of right now, there will be no remote learning option unless a COVID case forces a class-wide quarantine.
We got to get our babies vaccinated. We have to get our families vaccinated. We have to keep each other safe.
I feel for the people who have children who are not yet eligible to have their kids vaccinated.
Dr. Stephanie Silvera is an epidemiologist and professor of public health at Montclair State University.
Right now, the most vulnerable population we have are people who are not eligible to be vaccinated. Those are our kids. And so the best thing that we can all do is anybody who's eligible to be vaccinated, get a vaccine. That reduces the spread and keeps community numbers low.
Dr. Silvera is recommending that parents send their kids to school this fall with not 1, but 2 masks just to be safe. We're live in the East Village tonight. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.
All right, a lot of parents hearing that tonight, Jay, and they're rethinking some of their plans. Thank you so much for that.
I am sure. Well, the Pentagon will start requiring